I heard there was a caddy strong that Tommy built without it long. Welcome to Cabbie-Style. I was teaching today. It's a beautiful sunny day. Look over here. Well, we were all excited because our well, we thought it was done being dug. Turns out they went down 400 feet. We thought it was going to be 140 feet. I think in that's what we budgeted for was the best case scenario, was we always do. But I think in a previous Cabbie-Style, I'm like, for sure it's going to be under 200 feet. Anyway, they got down 400 feet, no water. It doesn't make sense. They have to hydrofrack it. Apparently that makes the water come in. If that doesn't work, they got to go down even further. Expensive. But lots of things happening. Cabin's all stained. And we have an hour and a half or so to work on the cabin small, which is the best thing to work on of all.
That's Cabbie-Style. That's Cabbie-Style. That's Cabbie-Style.
Time to introduce to the Cabbie-Style channel our new cat, Suzanne. We saw on Facebook that near the Cabbie there was like a cat colony living outside of a bakery. So we went to go check it out, and there were tons of cats there. And that's when we met Suzanne, who came right up to us. So we decided to take her, and we put her in the car. She was just hanging out. We brought her back to the cabin. We let her go outside. She went missing for a day, but then she showed back up at night. She's been with us ever since, but she's a little bit crazy because she was living in the wild. Her and Jerry have not been getting along so well. Well, Jerry's very nice, but she torments him to some degree, chases him around, swats at him, hisses at him. So we're hoping that their relationship will improve. We've been keeping them kind of separate from each other when we're not around because we don't know what would happen. She seemed to have worms when we got her and fleas and stuff, so we've been treating her for that. Seems to be going well. She catches flies that are in the cabin. She eats them, so that was good. So that's Suzanne. So we finished staining the cabin. Then we had the idea that we wanted to do a nice color for the trim around the windows and the door. I guess partially because I'd been thinking I kind of wish the stain was something a little more exciting. I've been seeing people's orange cabins and thinking that those look really nice, so we decided to get this kind of bright yellow.
It was supposed to be orange.
It was supposed to be orange. It's a little brighter than we thought it was going to be. Allie thinks that it looks a little bit like caution tape or something. It looks kind of like tape, but I think it looks really cool. I like the bit of color. I think it looks kind of interesting and nice.
But I'll zoom in on it. Almost there.
Fresh. It's going to cut well. And it bodes well because the first thing I want to do here is just some scrunching. So you'll all remember that my chain thing got jammed when I was scrunching this. It's still not done because this gap is too big. I'm going to quickly scrunch, get this down. Then I'm going to come over here. I want to notch a little bit onto the two sides so that this comes down so it's more secure. Something in the tree. Squirrel. And then we're gonna find a nice long one that goes on top of here. And that's all. That's probably what we'll have time for today. Then we'll be feeling good. Is it going? I forgot there was a bracket underneath the log, so I was trying to scrunch under it. I saw one spark come out, and I was like, I guess this chain is different than my other chain. It sparks a little bit. And then it turns out I was cutting into metal, which probably just totally ruined the sharpness of my new chain. It's really stupid. And the little screw is stripped, so I can't even take the bracket off. So I'm just gonna live with it. All good. It's Cabbie-Style. Then it'll come down, and then I think it's fine. Another one called Very Low. Oh, that's good. That's better than before. I forgot to do a sign off after this, but this is as far as we got it today. So we put the smaller butt one on, and then we put that long one that I cut and dragged on there on top. So now it's 10 logs. Also, this is a random cat that comes by pretty much every day. He hangs around outside. We can hear him meowing through the windows. We don't know whose cat he is, but Jerry hangs out with him. They seem to go on adventures together or something. Sometimes Jerry doesn't come back until the nighttime, and then I find the two of them walking around together. So I guess more will be revealed about this cat.
That's Cabbie-Style. That's Cabbie-Style. That's Cabbie-Style.
It's very tall in here.
That's Cabbie-Style.